Cynthia Cooper was the vice president of internal audit at WorldCom. In the spring of 2002, she began to notice peculiarities in the line cost entries. The numbers were too clean, too rounded. Cooper and her small team began working nights and weekends, examining journal entries that the finance department had not expected anyone to scrutinize. When Cooper's team dug deeper, they found what Sullivan had done. For 6 quarters, from the first quarter of 2001 through the first quarter of 2002, $3.8 billion in line costs had been improperly capitalized. The entries had been made deliberately, recorded at the direction of the CFO, and hidden from the internal audit team. Cooper's discovery was not the product of a tip or a confession. It was forensic accounting performed against the wishes of senior management. Sullivan attempted to persuade Cooper to delay her review. She refused. When the full scope emerged, the total overstated assets reached $11 billion. A company that had claimed prosperity was hemorrhaging cash it did not possess. The auditors at Andersen, the firm that had failed catastrophically at Enron just months before, had reviewed the statements and detected nothing. Cooper reported her findings to the board's audit committee on June 20, 2002. 5 days later, WorldCom publicly announced it would restate earnings. The announcement wiped out what remained of investor confidence. On July 21, 2002, WorldCom filed for Chapter 11 bankruptcy. $107 billion in assets, $30 billion in debt. It was the largest bankruptcy filing in American history, a record that would stand until Lehman Brothers collapsed in 2008. The employees who had built their careers at WorldCom found themselves unemployed. More than 20,000 people lost their jobs. Their 401k retirement accounts, heavily invested in company stock, were devastated. At the end of 2000, 32% of WorldCom's retirement fund, $642 million, was held in company stock. By the time of the bankruptcy, that value had collapsed to under $19 million. Lifetimes of savings destroyed by entries in a ledger.